$85 a month gets Dave full health care in Ecuador. No deductibles, no lifetime limits, no exclusions for his diabetes or Linda's knee replacement. $85. But here's the part nobody mentions. Ecuador uses American dollars, not pesos, not bolivars, actual US dollars. Dave's Social Security check has exactly the same buying power it has in Columbus. So what would Dave's life actually look like in Cuenca? The math might surprise you. The reality definitely will. Meet Dave, 64, worked 40 years as an electrician in Columbus, Ohio. Retired last year with $1,800 a month in Social Security and $60,000 in his savings account. His rent in Columbus eats $1,100 of that $1,800. After utilities and groceries, Dave has about $200 left for everything else. Joy, vacations, the dentist. Divorced, 2 adult kids in different states. Neither visits much. Dave's been retired for 14 months. He's still figuring out what to do with the freedom. He doesn't speak Spanish. He's never been south of Kentucky. But Dave's done the math on what $1,800 gets him in Ohio. The answer is not much. Dave pays $1,100 a month for a 2-bedroom in Columbus. In Cuenca, that same $1,100 rents a 3-bedroom house with a garden and a maid service once a week. Groceries in Cuenca run about $200 a month. Fresh produce from the Saturday market. Meat from the butcher who knows your name. Bread that's still warm at noon. Then there's the healthcare number, $85 a month for IESS coverage. That's Ecuador's public health system, full coverage. Doctor visits cost $25. Dave's diabetes medication costs him $300 a month in Columbus. Same medication in Cuenca, $35. Same factory, same pills, different country. Utilities run about $40. Internet is decent, faster than what Dave gets in Ohio, actually. The water is filtered. The power stays on, most of the time. Add it up. Rent, food, healthcare, utilities. Dave spends $1,200 a month in Cuenca. His Social Security is $1,800. That leaves $600 for whatever Dave wants. But there's a catch, always a catch. To get residency, Dave needs to prove $1,446 in monthly pension income. His $1,800 qualifies, barely. Tuesday morning in Cuenca. Dave walks to Parque Calderón. The cathedral bells ring at 8. Old men feed pigeons. Women sell flowers from wooden carts. Coffee costs 50 cents. A full lunch at the corner restaurant runs $3. Dave orders by pointing. The waiter understands. They always understand. The language barrier is real. Dave downloaded Duolingo. He lasted 3 weeks. Now he carries a translation app and a lot of patience. Pointing works better than Spanish. Saturday at the Mercado 10 de Agosto. Dave buys tomatoes, bananas, and meat for the week. $20. The vendors smile when he overpays. He always overpays. Evenings, Dave sits in his garden. No snow to shovel, no furnace bills. The temperature is 70 degrees in January. 70 degrees in July. Every day feels like May in Ohio. The expat community is real but small. 5,000 Americans, maybe 8,000. Nobody knows for sure. They meet at El Jardín on Thursday nights. Dave shows up sometimes. Linda from Washington State helped a taxi driver pay for surgery. Just wrote a check, $400. In Seattle, that same surgery would cost $40,000. Different world. Dave's daughter visits once a year. Flight from Columbus to Cuenca runs about $800. She stays 4 days, takes pictures of the churches, complains about the altitude. The altitude is real. Cuenca sits at 8,500 feet. Dave gets winded climbing stairs. His doctor back home said his lungs would adjust. 6 months later, still winded. Here's what the retirement blogs skip. Ecuador's security situation changed fast. Gangs moved in from Colombia. The president declared a state of emergency twice in 2 years. Cuenca is safer than Guayaquil or Quito, but safer doesn't mean safe. Dave doesn't walk alone after dark anymore. Neither do the other expats. Common sense, they call it. Banking is complicated. Dave needs a local account for rent and utilities. But opening one requires a cedula. Getting a cedula requires residency. Getting residency requires a bank account. The bureaucratic circle takes 6 months to break. A lawyer helps. Costs $500. Worth every penny, Dave says. He would have given up without help. Then there's the IRS. Dave still owes U.S. federal taxes on his worldwide income. Ecuador doesn't tax his Social Security. America does, forever, until he dies or renounces citizenship. Healthcare is cheap until it's not. The IESS system covers basics. Heart surgery? Covered. Cancer treatment? Covered. But if Dave needs advanced care, he flies back to Miami. Cash. The loneliness hits hard some days. Dave's son calls twice a month. His brother sends Christmas cards. Back in Columbus, Dave had 3 friends. Here, he has acquaintances. So what's the verdict for Dave? After taxes, after bureaucracy, after every reality check the retirement blogs skip. The math works. Dave saves $600 a month compared to Columbus. His healthcare costs drop by 70%. His rent buys 3 times the space. Numbers don't lie. But Ecuador isn't paradise. The bureaucracy will test Dave's patience. The security situation requires constant awareness. The loneliness is real. The altitude never stops being a thing. Dave doesn't move for the math. He moves because, for the first time in 20 years, he gets to choose what his Tuesday looks like. That choice costs $1,200 a month. And you? Are you thinking about retiring abroad? Maybe even Ecuador? Drop your situation in the comments. Your age, your monthly income, the country on your mind. I read every comment. More countries coming. If this was useful, the subscribe button helps. Until next time, take care of yourself. Dave is fictional. The numbers are real. And somewhere right now, a real Dave is staring at his heating bill in Columbus, doing the same math for himself. In 2000, Ecuador made the most radical decision in its economic history. They adopted the US dollar. 26 years later, that decision protects American retirees from currency risk. While neighboring countries struggle with inflation and devaluation, Dave's Social Security check buys exactly what it's supposed to buy. That stability has a price and a value.